The only thing I think in Mankato that they know when it comes to Somali community, or they're Muslims. We're trying to have dialogue and have a conversation within the community and make sure that the majority of population, which is white population, understands the struggles and obstacles that new Americans might face when they come to a newer town or cities like Mankato. And unfortunately, we're still struggling understanding each other. We've built our home here, and I'm not going nowhere, but I still get asked at least once a month why I chose to live in Mankato. And I believe it's kind of denial, and it's called Minnesota nice. You exist, you're there, we're not going to interact, I don't need to know you, you're fine. But I think it's about time to have conversation within Mankato community because it's second generation.
Aar Maanta's first activity in Mankato was visiting over 700 students at Mankato East High School.
My name is Aar Maanta, and I'm actually from a country called Wakanda. Does anybody know where that is? Who's gonna tell me where Wakanda is?
The most successful impact for Aar Maanta's residency was us being able to connect with high schoolers. It was an experience that I can't even describe.
In advance of his visit, the Mankato East Choir learned one of Aar Maanta's songs, Somalia Hanolato.
We came in the morning to the school, and the students were performing that Somalia Hanolato, which means Long Live Somalia. That song went viral on social media.
So the conversation is not even just in Mankato, it's already around the world. So even ex-mayor of Mogadishu tweeted that.
I felt like it was such a huge celebration. When we were learning it, last week we brought in 37 Somali students who were just in the auditorium having a meeting, and we invited them in and they sang with us, and they just had the choir so energized. They were singing it down the hallway and it was just so joyful.
In Mankato, we have a huge Somali population and most of the women wear hijabs. I think being able to understand Muslims and learn a part of their culture helps you then understand them as a person. Maybe what you learned today, maybe when you see a Somali woman walking down the street, maybe you'll think I know something about her culture that I didn't know before, and that can make you kinder. I think hatred stems from misinformation and ignorance, and when you're educated, you can be a better person.
In our high school, we have 43 different languages being spoken in the homes of our students. And we work every day to honor the culture and tradition of every student. There's so much research out there that shows when their students feel like they're a part of their school and people care about them, that you're going to see higher levels of engagement and higher levels of academic success. And hopefully they take that with them and they take that home to their families and they take it into our community and share that. Right now, the United States isn't necessarily a very kind place. And this is an opportunity for us to help make even Mankato and our small community a more friendly, more kind place.
We've seen students that may not even interact with each other actually were communicating and laughing with each other, supporting each other.
While learning about traditional Somali music, a student asked if Aar Maanta could demonstrate a danto dance.
Danto is a popular traditional Somali dance. So we're going to demonstrate that for you. Who else is going to join us? There's only two. Come on. I'm going to dance with you too. Don't be shy. Let's do this. Come on. Let's show your fellow students how it's done. Come on.
I think most people didn't want to dance, but when they saw all these people that don't even know how to dance, that kind of dance, we're going up there, and I think that moment was a awing moment of wow, they're really going out of their way right now.
honestly, same. Love the dance. I like got involved there, and at first I was hesitant because I was like, oh, I don't exactly know what I'm doing. But then I was like taught how to do it, and that was really like fun and it was exciting. And now I know something from the Somali tradition now.
I think it means a lot, especially for people who are of the Somali culture, because they get to see someone that's more something that they can connect with. And I think that's really important for everyone to kind of see like themselves in the musician or artist, because it brings everybody together.
Each one of them will go home and talk about it, their experience, their families. That's the ripple effects that will go on generations, hopefully.
Is this the first time a Somali musician has come to the high school?
Yeah, it has. Wow. I know. I don't think we've really had any other musician come other than Aar Maanta.
My children are born here in Mankato. They're first generation of Americans to immigrant parents. They've never seen Somalia. And they identify themselves as Somalis. But they've never paid attention to Somali music or art or anything. It was the first time that they've actually took initiatives, and I've heard them downloading Aar Maanta's music and listening to him and hearing them rehearse because they needed to be on stage and to impress their peers that they speak really fluent Somali. It's a connection moment that they've connected with their friend that they've never had a chance to connect with. You can't put a price to that.
Yeah, are they coming now?
What?
The singers?
They are in the audience.
Oh, yeah, they're going to come. They should come now. Right, can we have the choir on stage, please?